Hey there, signs of Sagittarius. And by the way, I have noticed I haven't said happy birthday to you all in your season yet, so I still have time to do that. This is your 3-day energy check-in. Just see what's going on. Remember, some of the things that I talk about might be things happening in the future. We're just wanting to keep it on our mind, keep the energies fresh. So let's see what we have going on. And yes, happy birthday to you all. My sister's fire sign. I'm a Leo. You're a Sag. We have some fire in common. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. I'm starting out with the 108 Oracle. And the plan for this reading, other than let's just get some messages, right? But there is a plan to use the Oracle of Genetic Gifts to take a look into some ascension symptoms that you may be going through or might be experiencing at this time, and gifts and abilities. So if you're needing confirmation on things like that, that will be later. So I'm doing that for all of the signs right now. I really sense there's an increase in spiritual abilities for everybody right now. Oh, I have a person of air popping up. Maybe you are actually in this energy right now, though. Or you might be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is the Great Mentalist card, eloquent, rational, upright. Is somebody who's using their mind. It could be a professional. It does say on the bottom, it says teacher, lawyer, surgeon, journalist, and chef. That's interesting, but yeah. So I mean, maybe that's you. Maybe you're looking at something from a very logical point of view right now. You know, more so. Might be about your freedom, or in regards to freedom, because I have the biker card. I love the biker card because it is lone wolf style, but it's you standing up for your freedom. It's standing up for your rights, even if it means non-conformist. Then that's what you do with this card. So I just get a lot of it has a Libra energy to it, but I get balance for the divine being that just wants to be free. Your balance. Moving on, it says outlaw, swift actions, and a need for speed. Plus, you might like motorcycles. Or you might like just tinkering with things, you know? Okay, so it's interesting. They're telling me strange things. Is that a show? I don't even watch it, but I think it's probably something that I would like, actually. The from what I've heard about it, I'm just getting seeing somebody tinkering in like a basement or a garage area or somewhere like that. When I see this image, so inventor, a Leo energy here with number 3. That was number 7. Innovation, imagination, creative gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments, okay to fail, do it again and again, inspiring ideas, setting trends, and a mastermind, and leading people into the modern era. Okay, yeah, well, that makes sense. That's what the energy is doing. It's completely rearranging everything right now, and there has to be leaders in different ways. So maybe you're part of this group that is leading people to embrace really their real authenticity and come up with new ideas, new things. Oh, this is interesting. So there's a lot to you anyway. Each one of these books in this library can represent a secret or something hidden that we find out when we go to the book and we open it up. At the same time, I'm getting Akashic records, the Akashic library. Somebody also might have a fascination with you. One, because I feel like this is how you're being viewed right now, as somebody who is really knowledgeable. And come to think about it, everyone I know that is a Sagittarius is a very really smart person. I know a pharmacist who was a Sagittarius, and this person was always so smart in school too, growing up. So knowledge, learning, history, information, research, books, pastime, archives, hidden documents, search, secrets, looking beneath the surface. Oh, I think there's a lot more that we can unpack with this. Yeah, author, reading, and writing. Could be thinking of a new way to do something and deciding, well, you know, I better write this down or blog about this or something like that. So Akashic Records, you have so much information. Everything keeps going up here to this person of air energy. Bedroom, sexual fulfillment, Scorpio, number 6 here. That, by the way, was 8 and it was Capricorn. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, excuse me, sleep on it, retiring, oasis, astral travel, and call it a day. Dream time. Some of you all might be having really vivid dreams where you're actually, accessing information, but they're also giving me the Tesla about how sometimes things would come to him in dreams, inventions, formulas, and then wake up and write it down. Somehow, that must be tied into your dream time somehow. That's interesting too. What's going on in your dreams? Dynamite. Something exciting. 5 and a Leo with dynamite. Excitement, passion, action. Ooh, 2 cards that are... well, that one doesn't say passion, but it says sensual pleasure. Action, suspense, destroy, powder keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected, and fast. Well, you could have a romance coming in that's unexpected and fast just because this, this bedroom card is right next to it. And I have master on the bottom with discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, overcome, conquer, controlled, learning is skill. Ooh. Nice. A commanding presence. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody's looking at you like you're, you hold a lot of information that you might have, I don't know, the key, innovative solutions to help people. So you might have some people coming to you for advice because your advice is, it would be outside of the box. You think in different ways. And whatever this different way is that you're thinking of, it's going to bring you, the yacht card is going to bring you wealth and adventure, which is right up your alley, and peace with the dove, peace, the olive branch. Hard for me to say I'm sorry. That song's coming up. Maybe somebody finds it hard to say that they're sorry, but they really are sorry. I don't know. That's just that song came up. I just want you to know. Okay, adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, travel, great ease, smooth sailing, sophisticated, with the wind, self-indulgent. I like with the wind. Prosperity, comfort, wealth, over the top, extravagant. Yeah, I mean, because you could find that life is often like being in a sailboat, and we can chart a course. It's like try as you might. You can try to chart a course, go a certain direction, but if the wind is not blowing in that direction, you're going to have to do something different. So there could be a beautiful divine detour, and it'd be wise to just go with the direction that the wind is wanting to take you at or take you to during this time. I just want you. Okay, I see lovers. I saw the 9 of Cups, but I want to get I want to take jumpers, please. Let's take some jumpers. This is the Pulp Tarot from Todd Alcott's collections. Let's have these cards going all over the place. See? Oh gosh, look at this. King of Swords, Page of Swords, Chariot underneath that. But I think this is you. This is perfect. This would be a perfect description for somebody who is very intelligent, very logical. They can make a plan and there's no really changing this person's mind in a sense. They have it all together. They have everything in order. And the Page of Swords might be your curiosity, plus somebody who could be viewing you. That's another thing, is you could have somebody really interested in what you're doing or what you're up to. Because, I mean, it looks like you're always coming up with interesting things or interesting ways of doing things. If someone needs to know something and Google can't find it, they'll go to you. The King of Swords. So this is the Pulp Tarot version of this King of Swords. The King of Swords is fully content in his mental superiority and offers his ideas up generously. He doesn't wear a crown or carry a scepter. He doesn't need such trappings. He's a practical thinker, secure in his authority, a master of intellectual clarity. He doesn't need to brag, boast, or call attention to himself. His mental acuity is all he needs, and he is a humble servant of ideas. I love that. Oh, I like that. I think somebody probably finds you very attractive because of that. Just because I know I would with that King of Swords energy of, you know, just somebody who's very, just very intelligent. I like intelligence, and a lot of people do, I think. I would think. The Page of Swords represents the newcomer, a newcomer to some world of ideas. In this card, it is a person who is young and enthusiastic, very sure, brimming with style, ready to take on the world. An eager student, ready to soak up knowledge and ideas. Like somebody wants to learn from you, okay? Somebody wants to learn from you. They're watching, they're researching, they find you curious. Like you are that mystery. You are like this library, and all of these different things that you know, and the different things that make you you. Like somebody wants to know all of that. Everything that makes you you. I just can see somebody saying, meeting you and being like, okay, now tell me everything about you. And just wanting to soak it up. Interesting. Nice. So interest. Seven of Pentacles, very person who is wise in their choices and their decisions in life. They take time to think about it, because whatever choice you're making right now, you understand its effects in the future, and you always have careful consideration to everything. That also is a sign that what you're investing in, you see all these money bags here, what you are investing in is going to pay off. This might be a time of patience, or a time where instead of, what is that quote? Like, instead of judging your day by your harvest, judge it by the seeds sown, because that's what you're doing there, is you're sowing the seeds, you're planting the seeds. So you're making the choices that are going to lead to a big financial success here. So patience with it. Patience with it, because the Hangman is here. However, if you want to think of the Hangman, I like to think of it as, for some reason, this person got in this position. Really, they don't know how they've gotten there. They just know that this is where they are, and they're seeing everything from an upside down point of view. This world is so backwards and upside down and inverted as it is, that you're probably seeing everything crystal clear. And when you come down from this waiting period, you're going to have this nice, refreshing perspective that everyone's going to be able to benefit from, including yourself mainly. But yeah, so it could be a little bit of a waiting period, but there's something completely changing, and we're shifting in your perspective. Whoa, just didn't want it to fall. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. These are the people that we have, oh goodness, and the Six of Swords on the bottom. These are people that we have connections with. It could be that you may be on a journey. Some of you are going away from a connection and maybe headed in a direction that feels more inspired by passion. There is somebody else in the boat, though, so maybe you're going with other people, too. Let me get clarification on what the Six of Cups is. I just know, you know, when I see that Six of Swords, I feel like there's no thinking. It's time to go in a different direction, or the perspective is gone in a different direction. Maybe about who you want with you on this journey. Tell me about Six of Cups, Six of Swords, please. Clarify it. Eight of Wands. I have good news. So it does say change is in the air. And the reason, I'm getting different stories here, okay? I'm getting different storylines. One storyline is good news. They're showing me like house purchase or a house sale, maybe even renting somewhere, but a whole family moving and going in a different direction. They are showing me that. And then there's another story coming in of where you have been on this journey with different soulmates, but now something is leading you particularly in a different direction. And that would happen when you get this news with the Eight of Wands. Because I feel like a lot are going to be led on maybe a hermit journey, you know. Maybe a hermit journey, but the Eight of Wands does mean good news. It means communication, and that something is going to pick up speed. Could be this travel or this movement here. And it is change, though. So what about the change of the Chariot? Travel for a lot of you all, something that actually has been planned with the Two of Wands and the Chariot. Tell me more about this good news. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, the good news has to do with this thing that's finally paying off with the Seven of Pentacles energy. So these choices, this thing that you've been investing in, whatever you have spent your time and your energy on, it's actually the thing you're waiting on right now. That's the good news that comes in. This may have caused worry, too, about, well, is this going to pay off? Wow. I could hardly get that. They were like, no, it's going to pay off. Wow. Four of Wands. It's a card of the 1111 there. His path that leads to purpose. And it talks about a homecoming. So you think of that Four of Wands and you imagine you have all of the wands from the Ace that are included in that. Because it kind of goes hand in hand with our numerology, right? So you had the new path that you could go on, that you kind of took a chance on an adventure, a chance on something new. There's planning, there's preparation, there's a lot of focus, and there's open vastness to many different possibilities. And eventually that three comes in and you get lined up with new partnerships, new alliances for the purpose of, okay, do you want to create something? Do you want to share this vision with me? So there's this vision that you have for the future. And this is that vision realized. That's the success. That's where the journey was leading you to. That's the Four of Wands. For some of you all, this leads to a marriage. Okay, it could be a out of the blue romance for someone out here that is going to lead to marriage. Is meaning that this is a soulmate energy. It can be new or it can be existing here. Because of it, you know, being a general and being made for more people than just one. But whatever it is, you all are going to be celebrating. This is celebratory energy. And it can mean a move. It can even mean a house purchase. So I just have one specific deck that has that Eight of Wands representing a house that's being sold. That's the reason why I said that. Wheel of Fortune here on the bottom. It's something new, something great. Okay, so what is What is this person of air energy with this King of Swords, Page of Swords? Is there maybe more information that Sagittarius needs to get or find for themselves? The Empress knows about what you're going to create. And another Six of Cups and a Six of Wands. 6, 6, 6, 6. Wow. Justice on the bottom. So, this is a major achievement. This is what's interesting is that you got the Inventor card, which is a different deck, and you have the Mother of Invention here. So, whatever you're thinking of creating, you may be doing it in a group. There might be a soul group, actually, that's going to be kind of drawn to you or navigating towards you because of some kind of idea that when you birth it to life, when you make it a reality, it's going to be big. Because I see the Six of Cups as being like, for the greater good. This invention, this idea, this thing that you're doing is going to benefit many people. And you have a lot of fans. You have a lot of people supporting you, wanting to see your rise, right? Ascendance. Because this is going to be a major achievement. I don't know what you're working on, but this is quite impressive to a lot of people. So you have an achievement here, definitely coming up. You have an achievement. I want to know more. I can't leave out the obvious here with the Empress and all of the Six of Cups twice. If there has been a waiting for a pregnancy or something like that, then that might be that something is going to be celebrated in that area too, because the Empress can be, sometimes she's seen as being pregnant. And you know, family is really important. With the Six of Cups, it's about love, it's about harmony, and things like that. So major achievement. Tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles energy, please. Seven of Pentacles. The headache will be relieved. Okay, wow, yeah, going in a different direction, moving on to the next phase. So they're saying, pack your bags. You're going to the next phase. Whatever the underlying headache was or the thing that was off, that gets resolved somehow. But they're also pointing out to me like the head. I know we're going to get into the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. You could have areas being activated right now in your crown chakra area, or maybe possibly above it around the 8 and the 9 that are right above it. That could be something that's going on, and that the way that the card came out, I think something's going to be relieved. So be prepared to go. This has been quite a long journey, but it looks like you're going to be celebrating. And so what I said about how there would be other people that would support whatever invention this is, whatever thing this is that you're wanting to build and create. There's a lot of generosity and gifts that are going to be handed your way. People that are going to want to support it. Because whatever you're doing, it's unselfish. And it has the goal to alleviate suffering, to care for others. You're seen as humane, helpful, and ethical. So there's a benefactor, or maybe more than one, that will see what you've done thus far and want to really invest. So it all looks really good. It looks like it's bringing in truth and balance in your life, for sure, with justice. New contracts could be on the horizon. So, yeah, it looks really good. Let's take a look at this spiritual guidance here now with the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Okay, for Sagittarius, please. You have, whoa, Sagittarius. That makes sense with that biker. That nonconformist, loves freedom. So you have life path number 5, the free spirit, ruling planet Mercury. You don't have to be a life path number 5 if you want to just look it up seems like you're having some kind of path right now that involves a lot of what the life path number 5 would be. So this is like childhood expression of fun, and it seems like it's incorporated here in something you're doing, you know, as an adult. So yeah, and involves other people too, communication, maybe travel with Mercury, seeing signs, messages, signals. Oh, spiritual herbalist. I have spiritual healer, healing rituals and ancient wisdom that you already carry inside. Also, if you're drawn to any divination tools, they would probably work out really well for you right now. So I've got the pendulum reader with scrying, rune casting, dowsing. See what else? Telepathy. Mind reading, thought transfer, extrasensory perception. This is to me is a card that says that your awareness is of what you are receiving too, because I truly do believe that everybody has these gifts or abilities and picks up on things. I feel like everybody is telepathic, but if you're not aware of how to decipher what's coming in, for example, if somebody is thinking about you, you start thinking of that person, and then just somebody that is tapped into their awareness would think, oh, well, now I know that person is thinking about me, or I want, you know, having confidence that you're able to pass on a message to someone. That would be awareness of this telepathy. So it's getting the messages, but knowing what you could be picking up on what, you know, newscasters are going to say long before they're about to say it, or in a movie. There may be just the ways that this ability is being shown to you. And then, like I said, with the library, I was picking up the Akashic field, or access to the Akashic field. Like a library, all information, power, energy, and experiences vibrate here. So whatever it is, whatever answer, if you're looking for the answer to bring more wealth and prosperity into your life, or have a greater ease of life, right, with luxury, or just wanting life, you know, to be smooth sailing would be enough for me. So smooth sailing, say we're looking for that, you could probably, with your intellect and your spiritual ability to access the Akashic field, get all the information that you need. You might be really into vitamins, herbs, different medicinal teas, things like that. Dandelion tea is coming to mind. It's just coming to mind. It's good for liver detoxification. Dandelion tea helps you relax also. There's different things. It's just the one thing for some reason that was coming out. Well, these look very similar too. They're saying that you are here as a portal keeper. So you are here with the 3D, 5D ascension fulfillment to help complete it. So you're here for the switch. You knew it was going to be a lot. You knew it was going to be a lot. You knew what you were taking on. That's why you're here. You're here with the vibration and the energy that you brought in, that you're born with, and chances are things are being activated at this time. That dark night of the soul wanted to come out, because if you have experienced any kind of money issue, I really think that there's some sort of path of initiation here with this dark night of the soul, where things are going to switch up for you too. New energy, working with new energy, it's just different. An old Twitter card, by the way, so just communication. It doesn't necessarily have to just be that one platform, but getting your knowledge out there, it seems like it would benefit a lot of people. We have wellness, meditation teacher, teach, heal, and wellness, yoga instructor, body and mind. So you have all of that, and then combined with that spiritual herbalist too. Life path number 8, the financier, Saturn. So that's why I'm thinking that there's going to be a switch here, where things get a little bit smoother in regards to finances, or with your finances. Let's do one more. I'm just feeling like we need to. Another Akashic Records. Look at that. So Akashic Field and Akashic Records. All souls, universal events, past, present, future. Those are the only 2 Akashic cards in this deck. And that coming out with the library, there's something that you can go into meditation and access. Or ask your team, your spirit guides, something. If you're like me, you get messages in your dreams pretty easy. So I sometimes ask for them to send messages, in my dreams, or what I need to know. But make it be known what you're wanting to know specifically. You'll have assistance accessing it. Something here about documenting too what you're doing. Doesn't have to just be Instagram, but documenting what you're doing, taking photos, videos, angel numbers, sequences of numbers that carry divine guidance, and we will pull from the angel numbers deck to close out. And astrology, ancestral knowledge. So that too, big on the knowledge and your ability to access it. Getting a really strong claircognizant feel for you all. Like when you want to know something, you just get the information. You don't know how you know, you just know. Okay, Ascension number 12. Guide humanity towards a multi-star system. And Aries got that one too. Another 5. Ascension number 5. Mental tunes into spirit. So you could be, that's what I'm saying, mental tunes into spirit. I'm feeling like claircognizant. A really clear knowing that the information you're receiving is a spiritual gift, ability. Yeah, it is that knowing. And your third eye is open. Ascension number 7. Astral plane, pineal gland is fully open. And just in case you didn't know, which I'm sure you already did, light worker, awakened healer, teacher, leader, and a truth seeker. With a big, wide open third eye and very strong mental abilities. The mentalist. It says I flipped it to I'm a visionary and I'm a leader here. So you're a light worker. You might be here for wealth transfer too, where new energy, it's going to support authenticity, freedom, and unconditional love. It will support the light workers of this world. Adventurous. Yeah. And that one says, I believe that one says adventure on it, doesn't it? Adventure, yeah. I am adventurous. 23. You have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement, and you need to feel both to be truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. I'm adventurous. And 99, it is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. So unleash your true power. I am courageous. All right, and I'm sending you love and light. If you need a private reading, information's in the description box below. Those are pre-recorded videos, by the way, that I send. Just make sure you put in the notes what you would like to know or what topic you want me to focus on. And if you liked the video, please consider giving it a like. I would love it for you to subscribe and come back, and I'll see you next time. Bye.